goodness. It's the Cape Fear River. Dragon.
A year down, what have I done? Have I helped anyone? 1 year down, have I helped you overcome? To do more than survive, to be more than alive, all the training, all the planning, all the training. So you say we are the ones, we're the problem, we are the ones, we're the ones who need to improve.
No, officer, we weren't drinking when we saw that thing. It's definitely a monster.
Age-old makers of crisis, age-old breakers of the law. 1 year ago, there was a lot to know. 1 year ago, how I hope to show some compassion. Not just a token mail, not even.
¿Tú estás bien? ¿Tú estás bien?
Of course.
Only 2 hours left in this experiment, and the island and the NFFA have been releasing first-hand footage from.
Jackson Party. You know? It later became the Democratic Party. Dude, there's
like
definitely... Dude,
Like the
hey,
southern.
alright, go like... Anything. Big.
I would provide free education.
What did the Reverend say last night?
The same thing, basically.
Childhood education.
I'm sorry about my paranoia. It's just, this is so crazy. This is...
Love you. I love you. More of this. More of that would make America great. Right?
So what makes America... Come on, this is not that kind of thing.
They're doing this. What they're doing to this country. I'm worried about this country. I'm worried about our future.
Larger conversations, but it really starts with those one-on-one relationships.
Okay, listen. We're not gonna let anything happen to her. This
They wanted to go backwards. We've come too far to go backwards.
Yeah, we have this shirt.
I'm not going to talk about...
Make America kind again.
I know. It's kind of like Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter,
It's all of our. It's like racism is coming back. We thought we were past that, but
Well, the 90s were very good. I thought they were coming up. My sons were born then. My one's on 86, my one's on 90, and it seemed like it was getting better. It really did.
yeah.
You know, the kids I knew, they were just like, whatever, you're gay, you're this, you're that.
Now it's an issue.
And it's really shameful. But you know, I've been doing this thing where I get people's opinions.
Back up. Are y'all deaf? Are y'all deaf? Move back. I'm not going
want to ask twice. I've had a very, very long night.
Thanks, so what do we do now?
Now, we fight.
Okay, so so wait a minute. I want to hear what you said. One second. She just said the only answer is violence.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so
after
okay,
humbleness.
and so you were saying
Well, I
power.
could touch on
you're-
that, too.
Well, I think you're going.
Chaotic.
We know that. We know the problem.
So-
We've seen it for 45 years, 50 years.
And
right?
it's time for a war to knock the population down.
Okay, so what would make it greater? Because you do know. You just gave me a suggestion. It wasn't a very good one, but
But every
in a
war,
sense, we're in a war.
So when you say you want to fix shit, right? Violence is one answer. You feel me? But I literally just watched tanks on that railroad tonight, rolling past. You feel me? When you think about the fact that they have
Tanks
people
where?
who designed this thing, bruh, tonight on the railroad.
Helicopters, you could tell something
they-
going on.
Y'all
Military.
heard the train, right? You heard that rumbling, right? There were tanks, trucks, ATVs, them salamander shits rolling through Greensboro, North Carolina. Why the fuck you need tanks in Greensboro, North Carolina, right? Y'all say violence is the answer, but what you don't understand is as a people, nobody is ready to fight them, really.
But
Okay.
honestly, as a people, we have no
Can't.
other
So
choice.
okay, so
Shelter,
okay.
If I'm
Friends
able
home.
if I'm able to, I'll get us a room. You know, one of the
Yeah, but that's only
local
one night.
hotels, and we've done it for over a month. You know, one night at a time. It's tough, but
I think you're kind of doing what people do in other nations or cultures. They just make enough that day to get through that
Just
day.
survival,
You know,
one day at a time.
whether it's catching fish. You always have a choice.
Fact.
Exactly.
Okay, you always have a choice. I have a choice to either do this or smack you.
Right.
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 The boyfriend could hit you in the face, or he could pat you on the arm, or caress you, or whatever.
Correct.
Right. You
But
can play a violin, or
I'll
you
get
can
back
smash a
to
violin.
The
Okay,
best
so
way to
I'll
build.
go back to you. You had. What is the
You
solution
said-
to the racial
It's building power, right?
building power?
When you think about
And I asked you to clarify
our
that.
economic, when you think about our oppression as a people, right? As a people.
classified as schizoaffective disorder.
You look pretty friendly.
I try to be, and it's a spiritual thing. You know?
Yes, sir.
Spiritual exercise is what keeps my mental straight.
Like a meditation kind of thing.
Yeah, prayer, meditation.
Right? As a people. You talk about everybody, right?
Okay, we're talking
Howard-
about when we say people, we're talking about 98%.
98%.
Okay, not just the black
American
people.
population,
Gotcha,
the total. You feel me? The 1%.
Continue,
Not
sir.
the 1%. The oppression of the 98%.
That what I spoke in there.
is
Right.
education.
And so we got into the business as just as a hobby to help him kind of excel and overcome some of his challenges. And in that process, he decided that he wanted to be able to help other people like himself and that he wanted a big business. And so we set out on this journey. It's been a little over and have the same resources. for
Yeah, I know
special needs
that. Yeah,
children.
that
So-
issue's been up. Yeah,
Right.
they
And
don't help that end of the
right,
curve.
Right. And so the school just let us know that basically they didn't have the resources to help him. So he was really depressed after that, and we started this little hobby and my girlfriend's hair salon. After 3 months, we saw more improvement with him than we had in years. of
Harbors
therapy.
and everything aren't useful because the ships are bottoming out.
Well, they have to
And
dredge it, but that's bedrock, though. It's bedrock.
Yeah, it's bedrock. So
That's granite.
They actually
Happy New Year!
they blast. It's like the way they cut some of this out. I read it. And
They blasted
they
it.
drill.
It is through education, economic. You feel me? You cannot build power. You cannot build something if you do not have something to build. If you're always looking for the next check,
That's called survival.
if you're always surviving, you can never really live. You feel me?
You can't prosper. That's like
Exactly.
Mike.
You cannot prosper if you are working check
You
to
want
check.
your kids to do better than you. I want my kids to do better than me. That's prosper.
So they have been prospering off of us for 500 years.
I would go back
I
a few
go back.
thousand more.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Thousands.
They've
It's
been
always
building. The
the
only
they
way
has been.
But
They
that's not
ain't-
just their fault. As the freedom that you guys have. Because freedom is very important. In a lot of countries, we don't have that. And that's coming from a third world country. But what can make America great?
That's the next country. Next question. Yeah, what can make it greater?
it to make its freedom really be free for all, and for everybody to have the freedom to be themselves and not be afraid to live in a country that's free. Because if America represents freedom, why do we run from red and white flags every day? And that's what I feel like.
Say it again. Why do we what?
Run from red and white flags, red, white, and blue flags. If America represents freedom, and other countries have came together and understand how to like deal with genocides and prejudice and racism, why can't America do that to be greater than everyone?
Don't you think America should lead the world in that, because we are like a multinational, multi-ethnic country?
It should lead the world, but it doesn't.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, it should definitely.
It should be like an example, like a good parent or whatever.
Exactly, because America teaches how to be original. America teaches how to be an entrepreneur. America does not systematically place you anywhere but for multicultural people or minorities.
Wait a minute. The white folks are minority. Have you ever looked at Europe on the map?
Yeah.
It's like the smallest continent.
But no, but I'm saying that's why I had to crunch it. And minorities, even though we're the largest, group of people, we're minorities. And I feel like with that being said, if we're not minorities, why are we treated like we are little to
Well, it's what I said. What I said in the group there.
Yeah, no.
It's the 98%.
I'm talking to the camera, not you.
I'm sorry, honey. Step back a little bit, please.
I'm talking to the camera, not you.
I'm sorry. Well, I do the interview. No. Wait a minute. You didn't answer the question.
Oh, diversity.
Okay, that's your. Okay.
It's like a blessing and a curse.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because you have so many different climates,
Geographical or are you talking cultural?
All right. I'm sorry.
The house again. I think here's the place. Still in Savannah. We're still in Savannah. I haven't left Savannah for 3 months. Everybody knows this is Savannah. All right. So I'm going to go right to the questions. We spoke for half a minute. What makes America great?
Well, you are America. You are...
Wait a minute. Let the... always something comes by when I do this. Say it again.
Dile otra vez. Los odio.
Can't we all just get along?
Take sacrifice. Love always has that added value of sacrifice. Have to sacrifice. If it ain't sacrifice, it ain't love. Gotta sacrifice.
Right, man.
It says the F word kind of small. You gotta kind of look. You can tuck it in too, If you're a dick.
Oh, what?
Come on, you got a reason, bro.
I don't know. Something different.
Something new?
Something different.
It's kind of different. I like how it says...
Get something for everybody to listen to.
Okay, climate change. Quick question. Is it caused by man or is it a part of the natural cycle of the weather?